The planet of communication, thinking, and timing is doing one final backspin this year from October 13th to November 3rd, also Election Day in the United States. This time, it's throwing our deepest fears, feelings, and even our futures into the mix. The upcoming Mercury Retrograde spends most of its journey in the sign of Scorpio, which has the potential to heighten our emotional defensiveness and put a sharp edge on the way we communicate. Typical Mercury Retrograde mishaps might make us feel paranoid and secretive, especially if we're forced to revisit personal issues that we tried to hide or cover up in the past. This transit is known for miscommunications and technical errors, so knowing how Mercury retrograde will affect your zodiac sign is a good idea. If you have a heads up on how Mercury retrograde will affect you, you can learn to work with the energy rather than against it. Use this guided meditation to ground yourself and receive healing energy to assist you during this retrograde. To get started, find a comfortable position, lying on your back or take a seated position, and relax. Close your eyes. Let your arms relax out to the sides. Let your feet fall heavy. Work to relax your entire body. Notice your breath. Begin breathing deeply in through your nose, down into your belly, and out through your mouth. Again, breathe deeply in through your nose, down into your belly, and out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in deeply, in through your nose, down into your belly, and out through your mouth. Connect with the breath of life, and let your entire body relax. Now feel your feet. And imagine your feet moving down, all the way down, and grounding into the core of Mother Earth. Feel the powerful, loving, supportive energy of Mother Earth. This loving energy is always available to you. Now, feel that powerful energy begin to move up, all the way up. Feel that energy move through your feet, up your legs, into your torso, your arms, your head. Let that powerful energy fill up your entire body. Now I will send healing energy to all the 12 signs of the zodiac, sun, moon, and rising. Sending healing energy to Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you owe someone money or a promise that you haven't kept, don't be surprised if they show up with receipts looking for what was agreed upon. Don't ignore what you know needs your attention, even if it resides beneath the surface, hidden from view. It feels vulnerable to acknowledge your debts, but you'll feel so much lighter, more free, and less stressed out once they are dealt with. Sending healing energy to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If there are secrets or scandals hiding within your closest partnerships, prepare yourself for the possibility that they could come to the surface, but don't fear it. Being honest and keeping your communication as clear, concise, and logical as possible can help you diffuse the drama and come to a constructive conclusion. Just beware of exes resurfacing and looking for a second chance. Sending healing energy to Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Trying to manage your schedule and keep your daily routine organized will prove to be an uphill battle during your ruling planet's backspin, so don't stress yourself out trying. Be your ever adaptable self and embrace a more go-with-the-flow attitude when it comes to plans and timing. In fact, it's a good time to clear as much excess crap from your calendar as you can and make some time for physical rest and wellness breaks. Sending healing energy to Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now isn't a great time to start something new if you can help it, and that includes jobs, passion projects, and romantic relationships. It's likely that post-retrograde, you'll see some holes in the plan that weren't obvious to you before. While a fling or a new hobby might be a fun booster, don't put too much pressure on yourself to make that joy last if it starts to fade come November. Some things are meant to be fleeting. Sending healing energy to Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This retrograde is a deep and personal one for you, as it's trudging up a lot of heavy stuff from your past or family life that's asking to be looked at in a new light. Instead of trying to bury these pieces of yourself as you have before, call on your lion-like courage and start untangling them so you can come out the other side of this retrograde standing on a more solid and honest foundation. Sending healing energy to Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because Mercury is your ruling planet, its retrogrades are always a headache inducer for you, and this time around, you'll want to be particularly careful with your words as well as the way you interpret others. It'll be all too easy to misunderstand someone's intent or say the wrong thing yourself, so be sure to slow down and be extra cautious about listening and speaking, and stay far away from gossip, even if it's tempting. Sending healing energy to Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's your birthday season, Libra, but because this retrograde has the potential to cloud your judgment when it comes to what you value and how you want to spend your money, it's best to avoid any luxury or last-minute purchases, even if it sounds like fun at the time. A celebratory treat is fine, but if it's expensive, unnecessary, or tech-related, wait until the retrograde ends to splurge to ensure you still feel the same way. Sending healing energy to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. With Mercury retrograde spending most of its time in your sign, expect to feel confused and unable to trust your judgment the way you normally would. Your intuitive nature is clouded, and you may feel a little more vulnerable and less in control of the way you present yourself and express your feelings. Instead of trying to overpower the cosmos, use this time to slow down and refine your plans and your path. Sending healing energy to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It'll be even harder than usual to express your subconscious feelings or even access them during this confusion-filled retrograde, so slowing down when it comes to socializing and grinding at work is a good idea. Past secrets and even hopes may come bubbling up to the surface of your consciousness now, and you'll want to make sure you give yourself the spiritual space and focus you need to deal with them. Sending healing energy to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The best way to avoid drama during this retrograde is to mind your own business and try to steer clear of gossip or fights with friends. People in your social crew may be nursing old wounds and bringing up past issues, and while you may be forced to own up to your part of those, take extra care to keep other people's names out of your mouth and other people's opinions out of your head. Sending healing energy to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your work life is likely to feel messy under Mercury's shadow, so don't be surprised to see deadlines missed, emails lost, and maybe even some egos bruised. Instead of trying to counter the confusion by talking a big game, take a beat before making a final decision about anything relating to your career, and use this time to review your professional path to ensure you're headed in a direction that feels true to you. Sending healing energy to Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's really easy to get swept away in a sea of other people's opinions under this transit, but the best thing you can do is plant your feet on the ground and stay put. Don't let your imagination take over your logical brain, and put your lofty dreams or changes of heart on pause for the time being, as they may not represent your worldview the way you think they do. Write down your feelings and look deeper post-retrograde. Now allow yourself to enter a deep state of relaxation and rest in stillness. Now repeat this intention 3 times. I am living the life I desire. I am living the life I desire. I am living the life I desire. Give gratitude for these things already being done. You may end your meditation at any time you wish.